leveled up. I'm on a new level. Everything I touch turn to gold. I ain't not something special. This one for my haters. I'm a motivator. I make them niggas wanna do better. I want too much, I can never settle. Settle for less, nigga, I can never. If she did better, I probably would've kept her. But oh boy, I found something better. And she go
because of that contender list.
Yeah.
Because the guy who's #1 for the light heavyweight division thinks he's in a title contention shot for heavyweight because they put his name under mine with a #2 next to it, and that set him off on some nonsense. Then he wants to talk some other stuff because I messaged him. I was on Facebook chat. I messaged him and I was like, well, I can't say yes and I can't say no because I already got a pro offer, and after the Big Smile fight, you know, I'm probably going pro. I don't know if I'm going to have time to do another fight after that because I might have to jump in, you know. And he wasn't hearing it. And he's been talking smack while I'm in Facebook jail and saying I'm scared. It's what it is, though.
He's just trying to get the fight, man. That's how it go.
He's trying to say there's a beef because of how I wrecked his last 2 fights. What are you talking about? A beef is 2 ways, dude.
Most definitely.
You know, first it's because he wants my belt, then it's because he's got a beef, and then it's because he thinks he's saying I'm ducking in. It's like, no, bro, I already have an offer, and I would already probably have taken, I actually for sure would have already had a pro fight lined up if I had definitively won that fight. I just didn't want to go out on a draw. So, like, I'm going to get this bag before I worry about 3 fights, defeat Vigo.
No, that's how you're supposed to do it. You gotta eat. You gotta make a living, man. You gotta make a living.
And I literally said that, and he wants to go on you ducking because I'm like, all right, wild goose.
Hey, that's usually how it goes, though. I mean, you know, when a fighter want to get a fight, they gotta do what they gotta do. They gotta do what they gotta do.
But you know what? Cupcake tried it. Cupcake tried talking smack on my YouTube comment section on my YouTube channel and messaging me every time I fight, talking smack. And it's like, bro, you want clout, you want, like, everybody wants to be the guy who beats Shinigami. Like, I don't have a big head about it.
Yeah.
You know, I just do my thing, and that's where I'm at. Like, I get it. People want the title. People want to beat me because I went viral and blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
You know, like, Cupcake at least was a heavyweight, but he only had 1 fight. He did a beef fight with Face, and he never came back. I've seen his 2 amateur fights, and I wasn't impressed, and there was just, like, nothing in there that really was, like, why am I going to fight you?
Yeah, it makes sense.
Right? And it's like the same thing with this. Like, I literally already settled all this stuff behind the scenes with the people who run everything. And he's still running his mouth. So, obviously, he hasn't... Like, that's the whole thing. He should have talked to them before calling anybody out or doing this or doing that. And so, that's actually my next thing before I go fit this mouth guard, eat my lunch, and then get ready to go train for the night. You know, I got more important things to do than sit here with this light heavyweight guy and argue back and forth because he's all over here talking about I'm gonna stay on his head about it and blah blah. I was like, all right, cool. It didn't work out for Cupcake, and it ain't gonna work out for you, bro.
Yeah, I feel it. Hey man, if y'all watch it, make sure y'all go subscribe to Shinigami's channel. Shinigami. Yeah, I got you. Y'all make sure y'all subscribe to Shinigami's channel, man. Going pro soon. Got a rematch coming with what's his name, Big Smiles. That was a good ass fight too, bro. I want to see that. That was a good fight. That was a good fight.
I think I overestimated him a little bit. I definitely respected his skills, and he definitely respected mine. I mean, you can kind of see it with that little stall in the first round after I swept him.
Yeah.
But I think the next time it's gonna have a definitive end for sure, and I feel like I have it. You know, I feel like I know what I need to do this time for sure to win it, and I'm working on it right now. And I know he's training for it too. So because he's posting pictures and videos and all kinds of stuff about what he's doing, working on the stand up more.
I mean, we in for a show, y'all. We in for a show. Hey man,
it's definitely gonna be a show, and the cage we're in is gonna be a lot smaller than the OG yard cage, so it's going to be, you know, the action's going to be pretty quick to happen.
You have kids, cause I remember like before every fight, I think you say, I forgot her name. I want to know if that's your daughter you're talking about. You always shout her out.
Rachael, no, that's not.
Rachael.
I have a stepdaughter. Her name's Annabelle. She was actually behind me in that detail fight. She has the girl in the gray tank top. No, I shout out her mom. She's my girlfriend. So I shout Rachael out In fact, the first time I shouted her out was because she was in the hospital that weekend. She had actually gone to the hospital with chest pains, have difficulty breathing. She was worried she had coronavirus. Turns out it was blood clots. But she'd always wanted to go to my first full contact fight. She couldn't do it because she was in the hospital at the time. And I knew my daughter was worried about her mom, so I took her with me to go get her mind off of it. And the rest is history. Now she's like the most shouted out person on street beefs and the internet. Like there's a whole hashtag. I can't even celebrate my birthday without people saying shout out Rachel after telling me happy birthday.
It's crazy. You did it, man. That's pretty dope. You know what I'm saying? It's pretty dope how you dedicated that fight to her, man. Cause it showed stuck with me. That's why I asked you. I'm like, who is Rachel? I remember hearing you say that.
My biggest motivation, though, like I said, is my goals, dude. My goals in life. I've always been a goal-oriented person and always have a list of backup goals. Like my original goal was to be a chef and open a restaurant. Then I found out that they lied through their teeth at the culinary school about how much we get paid and everything in the real world.
Yeah.
And I got disillusioned to that, and then I don't even want to own a restaurant. I was like, for a while, I was like, well, I'm going to get out of the industry and I'm going to save up money. I'm going to open a restaurant, run it right, and have these great ideas for restaurants. And I'm like, at this point, I don't even want to do that. I just want to focus on martial arts as a career, primarily teaching long term. You know, I want to be like Helio Gracie, teaching martial arts till the day I die, like literally.
I can feel it. I used to, so you have like a degree in cooking, like a culinary.
Yeah, I have an associates of occupational study in culinary arts and a degree that says I'm a Le Cordon Bleu graduate chef certificate.
What you like to make? What's your favorite meal to make, to prepare?
You know what? Good old medium rare ribeye steak with some bacon wrapped asparagus. And if I can afford to have a cheat meal, I'll throw a baked potato in there.
Right
fully loaded.
Hey man, one day I'm gonna have to see what it's like, man. See what the skills like, man. So I'm out of Texas, but I'm supposed to be coming down to Cali. I don't know where I am in Cali. I'm supposed to be down there in Cali sometime in July. You know what I'm saying? So if I be around,
there's a couple of pictures of some food I've made on Instagram and on Facebook.
Okay. I'll be around, man. I'll try to come give you an in-person interview if we close enough.
that would be sick.
We froze up.